Hello and welcome back to Lansdowne Roar. Sorry about that, folks. Bit of a technical snafu. That has been happening all day at Lansdowne Road, where we've actually had our internet go out often. So if it happens again, we do apologise. But we are live, and that's what it's all about, I suppose. So to finish, the Republic of Ireland 0, Greece 2, an historic fourth home competitive defeat in a row for the Republic of Ireland. We still haven't beaten Greece. Strange one, really. Just going to have a look here at the Group B table. England, of course, won 2-0 at home tonight. Harry Kane with a brace. Greece on top of the table played 6 points. England have played 6 points. And the Republic of Ireland battling it out for third place, the relegation playoff, with Finland, both on 9 points, except they've conceded 5 goals and we've only conceded 4. Fantastic. I mean, look, it started off, it wasn't terrible. It seemed a bit more like Heimer had his say on the team, as opposed to, John O'Shea. Well, that's what I got from him as well. It was a bit of a slow start. Then we started to ease our way into it. And then kind of towards half time, we started to do quite well. And like Benny almost scored a screamer. He was just slightly off. And then, of course, we did what we always do and stand back and give their guy all the time in the world. The three central defenders standing off of him, and he puts it in the top corner. I don't know, Callagher, maybe a bit flat-footed.
No.
I don't know. Look, poor for me.
Top pins.
Yeah. And then the second goal, obviously, Alan Brown hits the ball out of play, so they're just playing a simple ball. And then, of course, they cut us open. And, I mean, I looked at it there. You touched on it, Matt Doherty getting booed coming on, which is not what you like to see. However, when you see him strolling back...
Yeah, but you don't boo a player. It's acceptable. If he did something stupid on the pitch, you boo that.
Well, they foresaw it, didn't they? Because
Yeah.
he did do something. I mean, he just strolled
But
back.
it wasn't his fault. Then the goal was all on Alan Brown, who was absolutely dreadful. Why he was left on the pitch. Malumbi, actually, whoever abuses, was doing all right tonight. And you could see his frustration when he came on, because he probably thought himself he was having a good game. And then they took him off. And you could see a clear difference in the amount control. It's not the he controlling the game, but the intensity he brings to the game, the aggression. He does add something to that team. And I don't understand why we took him off. What he was doing was fine. In terms of our style of play, up until then, I know they were 1-0 up, but that was just from one lapse in concentration from the defence. But in terms of the control of the game, we were all right. And I didn't see the need to just jumble the whole midfield around from then. I just don't understand it. Like that second goal's all on Alan Brown, I think. But all he did is a simple pass into Ogbene's feet. He kicked it out for a throw in.
Yeah, just I don't know. It was a strange to me. It was a strange one. You couldn't. It was weird. Like it was like somebody trying to come out of a sleep. I don't know.
Greece are so bad. Like no, they're not bad. They're set up well. You can see what they want to do. Some of their footballers are technically good footballers. When they're on the counter attack, they know they can hurt you. But in terms of being scared of them or thinking, oh yeah, we shouldn't win this game, there was nothing. We should have won that game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking there at some of the comments coming in. Keep them coming in. We are going to get to them in a couple of minutes. We are going to be on till about half 10 mark, and so keep them coming in. And some angry comments coming in there. I mean, where do we go from here?
I don't know. Get rid of some of them players for a start, likes of Robbie Brady, Alan Brown. Just give up on them. Like I don't care. Well, Matt Doherty wasn't starting in terms of starting. Like why?
Why? I mean, I don't
like Robbie Brady tonight. What did he do? He can't. The man physically can't run. His legs are gone. He can't run. He just stands there on the wing, and then he does a few fake shots or he'll slow the tempo of the game down. I don't know why is he still playing. I know he can't just always all we've got. I don't care. Play Jason Knightley left back or left wing back if we have to. He'll do a better job. It's just the whole everything comes down our right hand side. Everything comes through Ogbene. Literally everything, and like left hand side is just non-existent at all.
Yeah, I mean, Benny was a bit frustrating tonight as well. He just
it's a lack of confidence across the ball. I don't know what it is.
Too many touches. I mean, Jason Malumbi played two. I mean, the third one that went astray, but the two absolutely world class balls. The first one there, to who was it to? It was Smallbone, was it?
Yeah, but sure, but it was to Ogbene, was it? It was to Ogbene himself.
No, but there was another one as well, wasn't there? Did it go to Smallbone and he played it? He just played it right across, and then obviously the second one was the.
But still, I know what you're saying about you're happy with the team tonight. Like, why is Will Smallbone playing as a number 10 when he hasn't played as number 10 in about 2 years? Why is Sammy Smodics playing as a striker by himself? I know he is a forward, but he doesn't play a forward by himself. That's what it was tonight, and I just don't I don't get what the system was with. What I know, you see, we're more compact, we had more control of the game. But I don't think it was ever going to be. I don't think Greece ever felt that threatened, other than little moments that we showed. But overall, we were never putting the pressure on them. Could never get the crowd going properly.
There was very little cutting edge, wasn't there? I thought. We looked solid. We came into it a little bit. It was a bit tentative because this is a team bereft of confidence. It's bereft of cutting edge. And then we sort of got into it. Benny almost scored just before halftime. Gave the crowd a lift. But yeah, you just kind of felt. In and around the box, we were going to fluff it, weren't we? We were going to give it away. The amount of fouls we gave away, you don't mind a tactical foul, but we just gave it away stupidly in areas.
The ref was very poor tonight. I thought he was dreadful. Some of the yellow cards he gave to the Irish fellas, and some he didn't give to a Greece fella. The time Sammy Smodics was took out, some of the soft frees. I know sometimes the Irish players can be stupid diving into tackles for no reason, but I just thought the ref was very poor as well.
Yeah,
it's just so disappointing because. The first 20 minutes, half an hour, like Benne's goal disallowed. Even when a goal is disallowed, it usually gets the crowd going. And then someone, but I remember it got the crowd going for about 10 seconds, and then Smallbone kicked the ball out of play.
Yeah, it's just a very Irish performance. It was I think it was a strange match. I just thought it was a very, very strange game of football. Do you think though that was more Hamer than O'Shea? You think maybe the criticism got to him a bit? Said, "Listen,
I'd say he seemed more involved tonight. He seemed more involved in the sideline and stuff." But I don't know whether he was the man who made the switches in game or not. I don't know if he done that. Like, would have been his choice to leave Alan Brown on the pitch? Would have been choice to bring Callum Robinson on, who actually had a decent chance? But I don't think anyone would have brought him on. Like Troy Powers sitting on the bench.
I feel bad for Troy Powers. I mean, Evan Ferguson, I get it, because he's the the next big name coming, but I mean he's way off. It hasn't kicked the ball in anger for Brighton all season. He looked it.
Well, we brought Adamida on, and it seemed like Adamida was playing as a second striker, and I don't know when he'll ever be a second striker. That's not his game. Whereas Troy Powers is more of a false nine type of player, drop in deep, pick up the ball. Like there was just no option centrally. When you took Smodics off, like we seen like little glimpses of what he could do tonight, but like it's just frustrating. Like it was just. We were improved, but we were still very poor.
No, You know, the thing is though, it's unfortunate in a way. I think the time for the new guy, for the new manager, is that obviously you got the Nations League. See, there's no hiding. People don't like the Nations League. I like the Nations League, you know,
It's way more important than people think.
but there's no hiding. Like, well, unless Ireland's playing, lots of hidings. But what I mean is, you can't hide away. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't hide away from the fact you are playing teams in and around your level, and sometimes you get the odd blip, like England. They're not a League B team. They're League 8 and they're going to go back into League 8. Well, they're going to fight with. It's going to come down between those and Greece, but there's no hiding place for us. And this is where you want a few friendlies now. But against the smaller teams, build up a bit of confidence. Oh, there's Deaglan. There he is. I see him.
Finland should be the type of game that we should be going away and we should be winning, no matter what. Even now, after losing tonight, we should be going to Finland and winning.
Yeah, I mean, we're battling it out for the playoff relegation, aren't we? At the moment, Deaglan, thank you very much, my good man. Deaglan's not happy. Oh wow, top man, thank you so much. Nice one. Whee! Top man, Deaglan, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Safe home, pal. No. October. I'll see you in October. Sorry, just leave those there. Sorry, can you see when you're popular, you'll get people giving you gifts as well. Sorry, back to you never know what's going to happen on this podcast. See internet going, people handing me mugs, Maltesers.
I'll throw you over the edge of this ground.
At
least Ireland can't put you through any more pain then.
Yeah.
What a bad the 21's drawn and this. Oh my god.
It's been a crap win though, hasn't it?
Oh, like the Turkey game on Friday night got us all buzzing. Everyone was buzzing after 21's winning the other night. And then we went into Saturday all excited thinking, what if? And we go just terrible ever since.
It's shocking. Obviously, we are live, and we're going to go to the comments now in a second because there's not really much more we could say about it. We want to hear what you guys have to say. If you're watching at home and you're watching on RTE, and if there's any comments by the manager or whatever, let us know in the comments. We will get to those, and we're going to get to the comments.
I think we're in bad need of Dennis Serkin. I think it was Heimer has to drop a bit of mad, try and do a bit of.
Yep, we had a back four, didn't we? Out of possession, back three, or with the wing backs in possession, which I think made a lot more sense. But we had a left winger playing as a left back, and we had a former left winger playing as a left back.
What even is he these days? Like, I don't want to sound bad because he was a very good player, but
yeah,
like, what does he offer this team anymore?
He's a bit patched up, and he's a bit like RoboCop.
I feel bad for him. Like, it's
just patched up, kind of.
I thought I would have brought O'Dowd on from because
Jesus, Martin here.
As at least he would have offered a bit of overlapping threat, and he's actually been playing as a left back all season. So
yeah. Well, actually, where is Martin? I meant to say this in the pre-game, but the internet went mad and all that, and I lost my newspaper because of the PA system. Where is Martin? Here he is. He went all artistic earlier on. He sent that in. God bless him. Right, we're going to get to the comments, guys. As I said, lash them out. We're going to get through these as quick as we can. Then we're going to shoot off. Jordan Curley, we are crap. What a start. Paul Brown, we're in big trouble. McGunneth, it was a good first half with lots of positivity and some good interplay. However, same old bird brain problems of not doing the simple things as usual, not closing down, leading to the inevitable. It was a very we just did very Ireland things, didn't we? Just sitting off like. Graham Gallagher, Mark Canham's resignation in the morning, please. Absolutely clueless, rudderless. Oh dear. McConnell again, it was very predictable. Everything was on the right wing, far too narrow and bereft of ideas in the final third. HH needs a clearer of some of this lot. Half of them look disinterested. Blue and gold. With pure shite, again, Brady has nothing to offer. Kevin, I think we need to take a few years out of the international football just to get our shit together. Just pull out just like that. Come back in. What was it? League E, is it?
Get join San Marino and the lads.
Yeah, give him a hiding. Adam Kavanagh, San Marino have a more recent win than us now. Jesus. 4 competitive home win defeats in a row. First time that's ever happened, by the way. History makers. No, O'Donovan, great to see Matt Doherty get another chance and make such a great impact. Hope he gets another 40 chances. He'll come good eventually. Call me funny. I think he's been a tad facetious there.
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I think he's just thinking of a good young prospect.
Yeah, like if there's only a young lad that plays right back, sitting on the bench. Dennis Grenell, for the love of God, can we bring back COVID restrictions so we can save the Irish fans a fortune by preventing them from watching the shit show of a team in person? Kevin Kelly, pack of shite bags. Jesus. Coming in thick and fast, lads. McCunness, Doherty should never be given a green shirt again. Brown, not at this level. Brady tried hard, but couldn't complete a pass down the line tonight, meaning all was on the right wing and predictable. Brendan Keeshan, lads, it's a sorry state of affairs. I am so looking forward to the rugby starting back soon. Heimer, we have the Ireland manager here. Wink, wink. Great performance, something to build on. Thought Doherty was good when he came on. Fucking hell. Donovan, some great coaching from O'Shea, roaring forward repeatedly when we were 2-0 down. Genius. Needs time down before Pep comes calling. Kevin Kelly, just invest it in the rugby now. No. God, no. Jordan Curley, this team isn't good enough. John Foy, Doherty, slow again, slow. McGunness, Brady also should have been sent off twice. Should he?
Yeah, he put a few risky challenges in, yeah.
Fair. There was one where he could have got a yellow card very early on and he got away with. I used to watch Ireland games literally, not figuratively, on the edge of my seat. I apathetically watched the second half, laying on the couch. The hope kills. Jamie Fitzsimmons, something very wrong in Ireland. Matt Doherty is an absolute disgrace, says James. Positive is relegation to Group C, says Daza. We will be playing at that level. We were playing at level against Andorra, Gibraltar, San Marino, and Liechtenstein. I always wanted to go to Liechtenstein. I do, I really do. Greg Murphy, lads, I was on holidays in Spain and got talking to a guy who claimed he worked in Irish football and told me a third party was willing to cover his wages and the FAI rejected this.
Don't understand what that.
Well, manager or something. By the way, nearly 2,000 people watching us live. Thank you very much, by the way, for the support. Remember, please, if you're watching, subscribe to the page, subscribe to the YouTube channel there, scan a QR code, and also give this man a follow as well over Republic of Ireland Player Tracker if you want all the latest news on young up-and-coming players.
This time I retire.
Nah, come on now. Jesus. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him, lads. Paul Brown, Smallwood doesn't have any pace, and we can't afford to carry him. Doherty refuses to chase back, but we can't press. For fuck's sakes, how hard is it to close down another goal against from outside the box?
I do think tonight would have been a game for Josh Cullen. I think we had Malumbi sitting as a 6, which he isn't a 6, and you could tell at times when there was balls, there was Knight and the Smodics and the Smallbone were coming centrally for balls, looking for the ball to get it in half turn, and Malumbi's not able to play that pinpoint pass. We did miss Cullen in that aspect, and God knows why Finnizaz is sitting at home. Where is our creative midfielder on our team? Smallbone's decent creatively, but it's like one-touch passes in behind. It's not, you can't create something out of nothing or go on a dribble.
Yeah, surprising.
Like, why is Finnizaz sitting at home? We needed a number 10 in that team tonight, or even Andy Moore. And why is Andy Moore not the seniors over? We had that one single creative midfielder in that team tonight.
Major problem is I've never seen an Ireland team like this. Isn't about the worst group of players I've seen play for Ireland. By the way, genuinely,
it's definitely not.
It's not. But I've never seen a team in such bad shape where we don't have a left back, we don't have a right back starting. Like, it's patched up. It's makeshift. You can't do that. You know, you can't have so many positions makeshift. You got square pegs into round holes. That was a major theme, not having a go, but that was a major theme under Kenny, where, you know, just put the guys in their position. It's not that hard. But anyway, we'll move on. Adam Cabin, hello from Vancouver again. Good man, Adam. I've watched every Ireland game from the age of 6, and I have no interest in watching the games in the next window. Sad state of affairs. Well, hopefully you'll watch the pod, Adam, and we'll get you back onto the winning team. Jordan Curdy, I think we are getting relegated. I think it's needed. I think so. I think a reset. I think we've been the Everton of the Nations League. I think we should have been relegated a few times, you know, and we've been lucky. We actually did get relegated.
No, we don't want to get relegated. We don't want to get relegated.
Why?
It's just awful for seeding and things going into other competitions in the next Nations League. It's even if we can somehow manage third in this group.
Like, I think we're the worst performance ever in the Nations League, aren't we? We rank some.
Yeah, we barely won a game. Well, no, but we still need we're still playing for pride at this stage as well. And realistically, there is still a chance we can finish second. We can go to Greece and win in Greece, as unlikely as it seems, and beat Finland home and away.
Bless you, Conor. Bless this man here. That optimism. Don't worry, when you get to my age, pal.
Being realistic, if you got 7 points still at this stage left to go, there's a chance you can finish second, which I don't think we will, but
get 7 points, pal. John Foy.
Beating England away.
Yeah, we'll do them for you today, lads. Doesn't matter who the manager is, we will never have a decent team that will play together. Joe Edgeworth defending was just too poor. It was, and you know what? It was actually against the run of play. That's the frustrating thing. You just saw, what we could do a little bit, and then all of a sudden, bang, same mistake. Grant Farrell getting sick of the same old mistakes defensively. He's tiring to watch. Matt already switching up at the second and letting the score run off him. 14 of our last 21 goals conceded have come outside the box. I can't believe he took Malumbi off. He was the best player. Kept up Benny in down the right. Bizarre substitutions all night.
Yep. Why did he come off?
No, agree with that. John Muckian, McAteer looked okay. I must.
The man has something.
The man has, sorry. Kevin O, I was thinking this was rock bottom of fear. Worse to come with the next 2 away days. I mean, we do have Greece and Finland away. We're not back here until November, which is Finland at home. That could be. That's the playoff. John Troy actually looked okay for the first half. Agreed. More direct than having a go with them. Same old failings. Failing to pressurize. The long distance shot looked like we could genuinely get an equalizer, but they scored another, and that was it. Is there a psychologist in the group? Because psychologically, there's something not right. I agree. I do think there's something a bit deeper there. These young lads just seem frightened. The problem was there's 3 lads standing off, waiting for somebody else to do something, showing a lack of initiative. Is that fear? Is that laziness? Or is that just a lack of initiative?
That's one of the worst games I've ever seen Darragh O'Shea play tonight. Oh my God, he was dreadful. Absolutely useless.
He was off it. Cantona's Cat, Malumbi, Smallwell, Robinson, McAteer looked brightest for Ireland. Robbie Brady got stuck in with good effect too, I thought. Imagine if McManny's goal had stood, there were fleeting signs of life. I do agree, but the same mistakes. We keep making the same stupid mistakes. Daza, we will lose the remaining 4 games. This is an embarrassment to the country. Oh, God. We lose to Finland. Christ. Nola Donovan, who's in Pool C in the Nations League? Any potential nice trips at least? Ireland. Off the top of your head?
What are you saying?
Where are we going to Group C?
Oh, Andorra probably or somewhere.
Nice
skiing trip away in Andorra.
Nothing wrong with that. Daza says, can't win if you can't score. Cantona's Cat, alas, the autumnal darkness has arrived. That's football. La belle dame, sans merci. I'm sure butcher that. James E.T., how the fuck must Troy Parrott feel by not getting a minute over 2 games? I'm watching the likes of Callum Robinson, Alan Brown. Fucking scandalous. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. That was a pack to defense with 10 players and try for draws. Craig Murphy, I was talking about a third party willing to cover Steve Bruce's wages to take the job. Whoever the FEI supposedly rejected this. I'd take Bruce now, though.
No, I wouldn't. No. There's a reason he's the Blackpool manager now. He's absolute. Look at West Brom since he left. The state West Brom were in, and now they're one of the best teams in the championship.
I mean, 10 years ago or 15 years ago, Bruce, I thought, but
it's 2024.
Yeah, that's why I said 10 or 15 years ago.
I'm looking
There's
at the
a point
past.
there.
Stop looking at the past.
Says the Man United fan. David Lacey, another dreadful night. I can see he's finishing bottom with no points and no goals. Christ. Gibraltar and Dora, no. Daza says to Noel. David McGoldrick enthusiast. We can't let on Bombardelli overlap. Just doesn't have the skills. No, he's a centre back. He's not a right back.
Yeah, he shouldn't be playing there.
There was something that summed up this team. Ogbeni was over here, the ball on the right wing, and instead of whipping in the cross, he takes a touch, takes it out of it, tucks in, and then he plays on Bombardelli out onto the right wing. And on Bombardelli is just standing there where Ogbeni was. And he tries to cross it in. And, of course, he can't cross it in because he's not a winger. He's a centre-back. And you're thinking, well, you were just there. Why didn't you just cross it in? But instead you played me in to cross it in. You're the winger.
Just overplaying it all of the time. It's just so frustrating.
Overcooking it. Just fucking whip it in. Sam, in what scenario should Brady and Brown be involved in the Irish setup in 2024? Horrendous. They are even considered for selection. Kevin O. Conor is right. Give up some of the dross. Brady should know himself he's not up to this level. Self-awareness required at this stage to admit he's not up to it. Yeah, I think we could do with a couple of retirements, actually. Maybe, I hate to say, but maybe he's one of them. Dave McGoldrick enthusiast. McAteer looked decent. Anyway, is there anything that can be said for Mass? Says Noel O'Donovan. James E.T., how the fuck must...
Same comment
has come in there. Is there any positives? Unfortunately, no, says Jordan Courtney. I'm not sure
about the game's over, probably.
Yeah.
We get to go home.
Yeah, I mean, look, it wasn't the worst performance I've seen by this Irish team, but it's like we're coming out of a slumber, like out of a coma. That's what it felt like today, or a very deep sleep. Where's Troy Paris, says Dave McCulloch, enthusiast, sitting on the bench, unfortunately. Doherty a coward for every one of his Irish caps. That has no interest in playing for Ireland, says Sam. Graham Farrell, we haven't one player who can cross the ball. It's absolutely embarrassing. The set pieces were also very strange to watch.
Finn Azaz can't.
And work out what the hell we were trying to do. Finn Azaz, he's calling for Finn Azaz. I'll tell you what, the next squad announcement
is crucial.
I think the Hamers.
But I don't think he's going to. Who's he going to change too much? Unless like someone like Dennis Sirkin declares or Finn Azaz is called up. Like,
I think Doherty needs to be kept out now. I'm sorry, but he does, and I think Brady needs to be kept out now as well. They're just not up to it.
Does he go for someone like Luke O'Connell, call him up, or Joe Hodge, or like
take a chance on Fest? Like take a chance on Fest.
No, but even
bring him Finn Azaz.
But like we look at the key positions that Ireland's feeling. It's right back, left back. As a number 6, and Malumbi was one of our better players tonight, but he's not a number 6, and you could see in times. But we had even Luke O'Connell playing there, who I know he's playing in League One, but if anyone watches him playing, you can tell he's well above that level and won't be there next year. Like, why don't we just bring him in and see what he can do in training? And if he can do it well in training, like, what difference is it having him in the squad and having Callum Robinson in the squad, or even say Troy Barry? No, we all want him to play tonight. If you're not going to play him anyway, we have how many forwards? If you looked at our bench tonight, it was like 5 forwards and like 1 midfielder. It was ridiculous.
Well, we only picked 5 midfielders for the bloody
squad.
One
of them was Casey McAteer, who's not he's central midfielder.
No, he's a winger, isn't he? He's an attacker. Mister. We have enough quality in the side, but just don't have that cohesion. The spine of our team is the base of the foundation. We shouldn't be using half that team. Legs are gone, need freshening up. Our younger players have enough ability. Ferguson, Fessy, O'Brien. I do agree. There's enough in this team. There's enough in this group of players to qualify. I'm not saying there's enough in this group of players to give England a trashing or whatever. But there's enough in this team to qualify. We just need cohesion. There's a few players that need to be moved on. There's actually players still featuring in the squad that probably should have been moved on under Kenny. Anyway, we won't get into that. But there are some lads that need a chance. Some of them aren't playing for the clubs. But you know what? Sometimes it's not a bad thing. You let them play for the country, and then gives the clubs a reminder. Oh, actually, this is what this boy can do. And we just don't seem to do that. We just keep going with the same players over and over again, and the same players make the same mistakes. It's incredible how the next squad is crucial. It's probably one of the most important squad selections, I think, in Irish football history. Because I think if they go with the same lads again, you're going to have everyone just pissed off. Let's be honest. And you're thinking, what is the point? Like, are you not watching the same match? Anyway, David Hadley Malloy, we are dirt. Terence Foodie, 2 tremendous strikes, but you can't give internationals 5-yard space. It will always hurt you. Something that has just carried over from the Kenny era. Sorry. John Muckey and Ida and Ferguson had no impact. Ida is having a bad patch. Ferguson is nowhere near fit. He hasn't kicked the ball in anger for Brighton all season. Hasn't kicked the ball in anger for Brighton since
March. It was 5 months.
5 months.
What month are we in? Are we in the 9th month?
Kevin O, can we just get David Prendo and Conor in? Only people that speak sense about this thing. Good man, Kevin O. Good lad. Brian Conway, we are weak. England struggle with Slovenia and Slovakia. We struggle with England. That's just how weak we are. Okay. Dennis Grenell, I was tempted to go to Finland next month, but there's no point. The football will ruin it. For a brief period under O'Neill, we could go to away games and the football would actually add to the experience to be positive results. For the last 6 years or so, it's been nothing but abysmal and depressing. I will be in Finland. So will he. And we will hopefully be doing this podcast from there. Don't give up the hope yet. Approaching 2,500 viewers, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Lansdowne. Well, we do appreciate it. Judeski, hopefully HH is learning fast, and some people will be out of that team. The same names, Brown and Doherty, would like to see Parrott given more of a chance. The next squad is so vital. Brendan Keeshan, Robbie Brady, Matt Doherty, Alan Brown, Seamus Coleman all have to leave. They have given their best long before now. We need to have more than one plan in a game. Sheila McGavin, have you seen those football matches where a large number of kids play a small number of professional footballers? I saw one recently where 3 Dortmund legends take on 100 kids. I did, actually. And he still bloody scored. Sheila McGavin again. Instead of kids, it was Republic of Ireland qualified footballers. Would we still lose? No comment. Jane Fitzsimmons, here we go, scrapping with the Finns to be in a league above our capabilities. We're a mid-league C team at best, with players that don't gel whatsoever, and no matter what way you put any combination of players together, it's a lose because there's too many holes, too many hours, not enough passion, only for periods, and toothless again. Okay, the offside goal was great to look at, but if my auntie was my uncle, she'd have balls. Yep. Carl Daly, it's the hope that kills you. That's true. Deck Finnegan, how you doing, Deck? Hope you're well. So my first international 1964 tonight was as low as I can remember.
Tell you what, if the under 21s don't qualify for the Euros, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, Deck, he knows. 64 first game. Jesus, 60 years ago. Fair play to you. Hope you're well, Deck. Kieran, I'd be curious that Hallgrimsson will now do what he will now do before the next window. He has to get the finger out and actually get some fucking plans together. Dean Flood, this team tests my patience so much. I have to fly to a home match. Myself and Martin. Johnny Foy, there's better football played in the Phoenix Park by under 10s. Johnny Unitas, can't understand how Ferguson, McAteer, Robson, Ida all brought on ahead of par. Absolutely ridiculous. Jordan Curley, I think this team is so bad. Paul Brown, what in the name of Jesus are Shane Paddy McCarthy looking at? I like HA to clear that coaching ticket.
By the way, how did Smallbone get man of the match?
Do you know what? They didn't even talk about an RTE.
Oh.
That's embarrassing. They need to stop that.
Well,
they need to stop
At least
that.
give it. You can give it out after, fair enough.
And he got booed as well when he said it.
I don't think it's just him getting.
No, it's not the player.
The result, but
it's not the player, of course.
Just hand it. Just do the interview and say you got man of the match instead of calling it. I know it's Sky, but you can say it to them in an interview. Who cares over the speaker? 37,000 people. No one's going to buy a Sky subscription because you said Will Smallbone got a man of the match.
No, agreed. Johnny United's worst era in Irish football in a long time. Even an era with Paul Green and Conor Sam was more impressive. Glenn was much poorer Greece side than what we played last year. Shooter McGavin, Parrott's been fairly shite anytime he's been given a chance. He's as slow as molasses. Don't know. He scored last time he won. He scored last minute.
When's the last time he's been given a proper chance?
True. There was positives. We looked well coached in the first half. Smallbone looks better higher up. Malumbi, good game. Second half, we got stretched and substitutions made us weaker.
I still don't know. Somebody's asking why he take Malumbi off. Like, it's not like he was injured or he was tired because he was fuming to come off.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? He was very angry. Deck Finnegan, international team with Brown, Brady, Hardy, and Unfit Ferguson. What the fuck? John Muckin, the Nation League is competitive. HH under pressure already. Adam T, why do we keep conceding long range shots? Is this coaching issue or are the players just too lazy to close down the box? It's coaching and mentality. It's coaching. It's coaching. They need to be more aggressive. They need to give them less time. We lose to Finland. We may forget about it altogether, says Glenn. Enough is enough, says not public. The FAI needs to fold. We don't have any more time to give this administration team. Life's too short. Heimer's to spoofer. He's shown nothing to justify his appointment. Disaster. Also, unpalatable is to some people. Time to take a look into the big book of Irish grannies. Every other team looks at us desperate for players. We should be doing much more aggressive. Sorry, what chance does Aaron have right now? He says Nick Kovac. I do apologize for butchering that name. I presume you're Greek.
This is so depressing.
Get used to it. John Foy, backing away from the striker instead of going forwards. Then what's going on? It's not like confidence. It's like a skill and structure. You don't know what each other's place out in the field when trying to attack. Noel Donovan, Glynn, I have no confidence whatsoever. It will beat Finland. Jordan Curley feels so flat. Dave McGoldrick enthusiast, should we not just scrap the under-21 project and bring some of the lads into the main team and dump out all the oldies, i.e. and Elm?
We hope that Boston Lowell plays this weekend. I don't know if he's back or not for Stoke, but I think he'll be back either this week or next week. So if he plays a couple of games and plays well, surely he has to be brought straight back into straight into the senior squad. Like.
Surely the players can sense this is all we're saying. The gaffer doesn't even want to do interviews, multiple people giving them feedback. When you go a goal down, who do they turn to? Noel Donovan agrees with that. Dick Finnan can't believe the Scales of Parrot never got a run.
That's crap.
Pat Baker, I'm deeply worried about the influence John O'Shea is having on the team, and especially the defence. There's a pattern of that type of long distance goal going back to when he got involved in the coaching. I think it's before that. John Muckey and the other 21 guys seem to be in Turner's Cross. There wasn't a crowd in town the same evening as the national team playing. Poor planning from the FAI again. Not the FAI's fault.
But the fact that it was in Tala is
a
mistake. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I think they wanted to think of going batter Latvia because of a big open pitch, but back they went against them in the end. Oh, which is very frustrating.
Glenn, Collins, O'Shea have been very poor in the past two games. Their position very poor. Not sure why he's not given O'Brien Scales a shot. Phil Tabby sold a strong day. Football, not a single finisher between the seniors and under 21s. Nick thought Omar Bombardelli was decent enough, better than Collins. Nola Donovan.
Collins, I thought was all right tonight. I thought he played well.
He was okay. Yeah. Captain for the night.
He's the best of the back three anyway. Well, Omar Bombardelli has the potential, but playing as a right back isn't his position.
Yeah. Noel Donovan, about it, mention you can Dave's soul try to escape like Pelin Aaron. The Doherty stick is over the top. People expect a right back to turn the team around. No, we just expect the track back.
No, but it means, remember when Doherty first broke through and we were all about Doherty has to play, Doherty has to play.
Yeah.
And we thought he'd make a difference when he was a right wing back, when he actually didn't.
True. This is disgusting now how now our national team is a complete disgrace, says Jordan. Richie Joyce, really bad team, really bad management. Over 100 days waiting for the shit. Should have left the dentist when he found them. Trying to get through these comments, guys. We're going to close up in the next 5 minutes. Other side again, says Comco. Can't blame Kenny now, though. Kevin O. Stephen Kelly is slamming Doherty on RT, says he strolled back for the second goal. Yeah, he did. He did. Dick Finnegan. Connor, did you honestly believe that after the Turkey 21 game on Friday there was a buzz about Saturday against England?
No, but I mean there was a buzz in general because we don't think everyone was been buzzing after the 21 to the big win away in Turkey. There seemed to be, well, off social media anyway, people were a bit excited, and then obviously there was going to be exciting anyway for the England game, but people were thought when the 21s went away and won in Turkey and they would have won tonight, they would have been top of the group with 2 games left.
Yeah.
So
there you go. 4-4 fucking 2. Says Mark O'Reilly. Absolutely.
that's basically what we played, isn't it?
Yeah, out of possession. Piltap, and we look better. Piltavi, throw a few of those Apple billions at the domestic game. Of course, talking about the tax. CB Doherty's a bag of shite. Should have sprinted back. Not public to Doyle. Bike shelter was better value for money than Heimer. If you watched one video of Ireland playing since his appointment, 4 or 5 of those players wouldn't have started either game. Lazy, clueless. Brandon Walsh thought the shape was better, but the usual players playing the wrong positions. Amma Babadali, he's never full back. Knight, for as much as he tries, is never left winger. What did we have to lose by playing Fessy right back and McAteer left wing?
Knight was one of our better players tonight. I thought he was all right.
West United FC, O'Shea looking after his buddies Doherty and Brady like playing with 9 men. Kazi, God save us from Matt Doherty, please.
Is Doherty even one of O'Shea's buddies? He never played with him at all. That was no, that was post.
Yeah, it was.
That was post.
The Eagle, how dare did Doherty wear the green jersey? Is a total waster. Dave McGoldrick says, yeah, Sammy Smollett's behind. Dave McGoldrick is what we actually need, Connor. Started moving to get him back playing for Ireland.
Tell you what, that's what they'll do. Get Ditsy back.
Get him back in. CB, that game was a bore fest. We should cap the age limit to 23. And if you're playing in the Prem of one of your big leagues and are over that age limit, then you can make the team. Versus Patrick, Gary Doherty would be a better option. Nick Menzies picking so many players out of position yet again. Only one outcome, so frustrating. Alan Brown again demonstrated yet again he cannot cope with international football by Finn's and Jack Taylor, 2 players who were comfortable on the ball.
I thought Nick liked Alan Brown.
I thought Nick was a huge Alan Brown mark there, but
he wants Kieran Clark back.
Kieran Clark up front. The Eagle, we have no options in attack at all. We can't make a chance. Carl Daly, has anyone even attempted to speak to Brian Barry Murphy? Clearly has something as a coach and could offer more than either McCarthy or O'Shea. Basils Zongalis, ladies and gentlemen, European champions 2004 is back. Good man. Anthony Bailey, great. I wouldn't even fancy us against Liechtenstein. I love saying Liechtenstein. I love saying that. We need McGoldrick to come out of retirement to see B. Mark Fitzpatrick. Freaking Greeks invented. Okay. Jesus. We're live. Is there anything to be said for another mass? More Fat Ted references. No, I don't know. Pella Aaron, we're at the point now where none of these players, no success in an Ireland jersey, and very little of them know it in the careers at all. Going to be a long time turning this around. Hashtag McGoldrick saves us. If Smallburn's the best players, then we're in very big trouble, says the Eagle.
He's not, though, is he?
John Muckian as arguably Ireland's best creative player.
Fact, why is he? It just pisses me off. Like, he didn't start the season that well, but like he played very well the last game before the international break. Just tell someone to go home. We don't want you anymore. We'll take you instead.
Fair enough. Medalex Stormfest Yabaselli should have played. Agreed. Niall Ireland so shy tickets should be free. Jamie Hurley, I'm a lot supporter, but I can't watch when the people organised don't have a fucking clue. Dean Flood, if you think about it, the last 2 games we lost to the European runners up and the European champions, and it's all better.
Correct. And World Cup winners.
Will we ever see the days of 1994 or Japan again?
Yes, we will.
We will. Just go on Lansdowne Road when the anniversaries come up. Queef on my beef. Don't even know what that means. I'm sure you do.
You don't want
to. Fair enough. Jose or Personary, if we had Rice and Grealish tonight, we could have definitely held Greece to 1-0. Heimer's at it again. Can still win the group, I reckon. League A, here we come. John Mucky and stop Connor, avoid relegation is hopeful. Nurick, that was woeful, no debate. Thank you for that. Conor A. Why have we not seen Parrott? God only knows. Kevin O. Nathan Collins saying we need to score. Well, playing with no strikers doesn't help. Basic stuff.
We still lost 2-0, didn't we?
We did. Medal X-Storm when the rugby's on. Or when's the rugby on? Egan will be back in the squad. Don't you worry, says John Murphy.
He's not going to play at all for Burnley, so I don't know why. No, there you go.
Paul Brown, FA only to blame here. Giving a new manager these games start off his reign is piss poor. Living Ator just described on YouTube. Always liked your tweets. Good man. That's.
I know it could be one of yours. It
could be. Kevin O. I think HH is trying to see out this campaign and back to the dental surgery with a nice lump sum. Brandon Walsh. Back to the days of Andy Reid, and now Azaz and more. None of our managers will ever play with a proper number 10. Could dribble with the ball. Gonna give the last.
None of our players can play in the half turn, can they at all? You can't ping a ball into their feet and they can spin.
Nope.
Smonic's can a bit, but he played as on number 9. So
the Greek lads did that really well. Right, guys, so many comments here, and we got to get out here. We're going to do the last 5 comments, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much, by the way, for your support. 3,000 people watching us live here. Brilliant.
Perfect.
Back to the days of Andy Reid, Wes, and now Azaz and more. And none of our managers will ever play with a proper number 10 that can dribble with the ball and create. Craig Farrell thought Collins was awful as well. Amon Bombadé did well at right back. Livenator. I'd like to give Heimer the benefit of the doubt until the Nations League. We just need to pray for a good World Cup draw.
Next month's crucial.
Yep. Judeski, HH saying in RT that the team has no confidence. They must also dread having to turn up for Ireland at this stage. Agree. I don't rate Collins as a defender at all. Might as well have Conor as assistant manager.
Rank out.
There you go. We've surpassed 3,000 viewers, by the way. Brilliant stuff. John Foy, manager saying the players have no confidence. Manager saying they were unorganized with which led to the second goal. Martin Prendergast, we're going to leave it on this one. Martin Prendergast, soft goal. We then did the usual Ireland thing of going for put them under pressure and then concede. That shite goal over the top again. Lads must be lacking confidence. Guys, we're going to leave it there. Thank you.
If you have any questions, just DM me or DM Dave.
DM us.
But I don't get it. I think you'll just it's just people giving out, I'd imagine.
Yeah. we got to go. Listen, thank you so much for your comments. But we are pressed for time because they're going to be locking up here now. Thank you so much. If you haven't done already, please subscribe to the podcast. Scan a QR code, head over to our Facebook, Instagram, and our Twitter account. If you haven't done already, just hit subscribe on the old YouTube channel. We're trying to grow that. Give this man a subscribe as well. Republic of Ireland player tracker. It is in the link, by the way. We
thank you very much.
There you go. You see, we look after him. Yeah, and basically, if you want to know what's going on with the current team, this is the page to look at. We've got a few lads looking around the pitch there.
It's not.
No, fucking. Show abuse at it. Nah, I'm just joking. But listen, anyway, we're going to leave it there. We probably are going to do some sort of window review. I'm not just not sure where, because I'm in Ireland for a few days anyway. But thank you so much for your support over these last few days. The results have been crap, but you know what? We've had a bit of crack talking to you guys, and you're brilliant. The Roar faithful.
We'll be back eventually.
We will be back.
Get us to Slovakia or Slovenia, wherever the Euros is next summer, 21s. Give us a bit of hope. Something to go support.
Yeah. Who knows? But listen, thank you so much, guys. We're going to leave it there. Oh, and by the way, congratulations to my sister and her fiance on the birth of beautiful Nicholas.
How is he meant to save that, by the way? Oh, come on.
He's anyway.
Stop bins. Will you stop?
Stop bins.
And that's in slow motion. What are you?
Anyway, congratulations.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. O'Shea just standing there looking at him.
Yeah, so much time.
Oh,
so much time. But congratulations to my sister and her brother-in-law on baby Nicholas, who will be playing for Ireland. Sorry, Ed. That's happening. You've no choice. Not gotten there first. None of that Declan Rice bollocks here. Anyway, lads, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Please continue to... he keeps looking at the goal over and over again. Please continue to support the pod. Thank you so much. And we're out of here. Good night. God bless. Safe home wherever you are. And... hopefully, come on. See you soon, and hopefully, come on, you boys in green somewhere.